As families across New Jersey continue to feel the pressure of rising costs, PSE&G and the PSEG Foundation are stepping in with a major effort to provide relief. The organizations have launched a new $1.5 million community relief initiative, supporting partners working on the front lines. Calvin Ledford Jr. is the president of the PSEG Foundation and director of corporate social responsibility. We say good morning to Calvin.
Good morning, Ken, and thank you for having me.
You bet. Thank you for coming on. Why was it so important for PSE&G and the PSEG Foundation to do this, especially right now?
We know how difficult it is for communities at this time. We know that our communities are under-resourced at this time. With the complexities of budgeting out of the federal government, it's impacted a number of our nonprofit communities that we know fill the gaps to where government can't help and assist with our communities. So at the PSEG Foundation, at the heart of everything, we aim to uplift and invest in our communities. So with this initiative, we are investing in almost 30 some odd nonprofit organizations throughout the state, as well as Long Island, everything from hunger, food insecurity, clothing, housing, and we're doing that through some long-term partners throughout the state and our nonprofit community.
Well, rising costs are certainly impacting everybody. What are you hearing now from your communities whom you work with or which you work with?
Sure. So we obviously know about the increased cost in food. We know people are struggling with employment. We know that people are struggling with energy cost. So we wanted to be there. We want people to know that we are a trusted partner. We at PSE&G and the PSEG Foundation, we not only focus on providing safe and reliable energy to the communities that we serve. We want the communities to serve that we're also here to be a partner and to be able to help, be able to provide them with information of where they can obtain resources to be able to make their lives better and have more quality of life. And that's what
And
we're
when you
about.
talk about partners, so you utilize local partners to help maximize the impact, right? So you get community organizations and other companies to help out. Talk about that.
Absolutely. So just last week, we were able to pull together a stakeholder session and have almost 150 nonprofits come together. And I want to thank the Mercer Community College Conference Center for allowing us to host the event at their facility. As I said, we had over 150 nonprofits come together where we talked about collaboration. We talked about resources that were available. We held panel discussions. The theme for that day was for powering our communities, partnering for a more affordable New Jersey. And through panel discussions and individuals speaking about the various resources that are available, we had between 12 to 15 vendors who are available for the nonprofits to communicate with. We had a wonderful day educating communities and letting them know that we are a resource for them and they are resources for each other.
Well, now the funding is also helping families stay in their homes. How do you go about doing that?
So one of the partners is formerly New Jersey Shares Nation, and we funded that institution because they have a number of programs where they help with housing, they help with payment assistance, and through that organization and some of the partnering organizations throughout the state, resources are made available to those individuals throughout the state who really need the help. And so we're thankful to Shares Nations for being a long-term partner with PSEG and PSEG Foundation.
And you all brought together 135 community leaders. That is an incredible feat. How long did that take, and how difficult was that?
So yes, we were working on it for months, and I'm thankful to my staff to be able to pull that together so successfully. Um, but more important than bringing them together, I wish you could have been there yourself, Ken, because for all of the organizations that were there, and a number of them brought multiple members of their team. They met other nonprofits who do similar work as they do and talked about collaborations. We were able to have a panel discussion where we had an individual from a Children's Specialized Hospital who talked about social determinants of health. We had an individual from the Community Food Bank who talked about hunger as well as food insecurity. And we also had someone from, as I mentioned before, uh, New Jersey Shares Nation, current name, who talked about the various programs that they have for payment assistance and housing assistance. So we had a wonderful day. We took the time to educate individuals on the impact of increased cost in energy and how PSE&G is really with the increased cost primarily a pass through. And a lot of the individuals who were there from the nonprofits were unaware of that. So it was also an education session. And so we were proud to be able to do it. And we're getting positive feedback from all over the state from people who were able to attend. And again, we're thankful for them coming out last week.
Calvin, what's a website for people to get more information, or if they're a company or a leader from a community who wants to get involved?
Sure, at pseg.com/social corporate responsibility. You can find out all that we do. We're able to, our partners are there, and we're able to make connections for any nonprofits that want to get involved that were unaware of it.
Well, New Jersey's lucky to have you. President of the PSEG Foundation, Director of Corporate Social Responsibility, Calvin Ledford Jr. Thanks for coming on this morning. Merry Christmas to you.
And Merry Christmas to you, and thank you again for having me.